provided by the Spring here
JDBC
to deal with
template.
database? Yeah, there's a class with the name JDBC template. Okay, so what we have done is, as JDBC template is a Spring Bean, immediately I'm trying to configure the JDBC template class in the Spring Bean configuration files, and we are trying to use that. Okay, but in the beginning, are we trying to use an XML approach? Are we trying to use annotations approach?
XML approach.
Yeah, so completely we are using annotations approach to do the XML approach to do that here. Okay, so what we have done is immediately we are trying to configure one Bean, Spring Bean, one JDBC template into Spring Bean configuration file. Okay, so the way we have done that configuration is by using Bean ID is equal to JDBC template, class is equal to JDBC template. We have done that. Okay, and after that, I'm trying to call that from the Spring Bean configuration file, from the app.java. Okay, let's go to this app.java. In the app.java, I'm trying to use JDBC template here. Okay, so when I use this JDBC template in yesterday's class itself, I'm trying to run that, right? Okay, right click, run as Java application. When I'm running that as a Java application, okay, is the code is working or code is failing? Hello?
Code is failing.
Yeah. May I know the reason why the code got failed? Read the error message, you explain that.
Creates an exception, error creating Bean with name JDBC template defined in class path resource.
Yeah, so JDBC template execution is failed. Okay, so may I know the reason why JDBC template execution is failed?
It is dependent on data source.
Data source.
Yeah, so he's dependent on data source, right? Okay, so now tell me, by looking at the error message itself, can we recognize, can we identify any mandatory dependencies are available or not?
Yes.
Yes.
So clearly we can understand any mandatory dependencies are there. Okay, so last class itself we have seen that JDBC template internally is using data source or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so what is a data source now? Can I say data source is a connection pool?
Yes. Which gives the connection.
Yeah, so by using the data source, we can completely manage the connections, right? Okay, yeah, so mandatory to use a connection pool in a project. So without we using a connection pool in a project, we will not be able to write the code. Any doubts as of now on the connection pool? Quick.
Sir, in any projects, there is chance that you are not using connection pool and using regular data.
No, there is no chance. We should not do that. See, they are the best practices to be followed.
Okay.
You understand? So without connection pool, we should never work with that. Okay, mandatory to use connection pool. Either directly or indirectly, we'll use connection pool in a project. Without using a connection pool, we'll never work with a project. Yeah, pure JDBC, it's not at all recommended to do that. So mandatory, we have to configure the connection pool. Data source must be configured. Okay, so now tell me, what is the meaning of getting a data source object? Can I say using a data source is nothing but using a connection pool?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now, sir, there are so many connection pools available in the market. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me try to draw a diagram. Let me explain that. Okay, let me take some connection pool examples. Let me explain that. Okay. By any chance, are we aware of WebLogic server?
Yes.
You
Sir.
heard about WebLogic server?
Yes, sir.
By default, if you use WebLogic server, they have internal connection pool. They internally uses connection pool. Okay. Similar to that, JBoss also. They have their own connection pool. Okay. Now, similar to that, WebSphere also will have their own connection pools. Apart from that, we have some other connection pools like DBCP connection pool. That's also a program. Okay. C3P0 connection pool. That's also one connection pool. Okay. Next one, Hikari connection pool. Okay, that's also one connection pool. Like that, there are hundreds of connection pools available in the market. Okay, so these are the real connection pools available in the market here. So now, can I use any connection pool in a project or not? Quick.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can use any connection pool in the market. Okay, but guarantee, a simple example. By any chance, in your project, in your office, by any chance, did you got an year-end gift? When you are entering into the new year, we'll be having a year-end gift. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let me explain what exactly is happening in my office. In 2018, okay, my company has given a budget of some X amount to my team. Okay, so what we have decided is by using that X amount, we want to buy a gift. Okay, so that I will claim the bill. Okay, so now what I told him is instead of I apply a brain, I have asked the team members here saying that what gift you want, so that we will buy that gift to all. Okay, you know one thing, when I give a chance to them, what is the problem?
Everyone
Do you
will have
think
different opinion.
different opinions will have it? Okay, one example. One fellow told that we need a jerkins with our company logo. Okay, one lady told we don't want that. It's useless for us. Okay, so we've asked her, what do you want? She's saying that we will give a carrier to carry the food. I asked one bachelor said that that's the idiot gift we don't want. You know one thing? Till today, we have not utilized this money. Are you able to follow this?
Yes, sir.
So now guarantee will not come to a conclusions. The reason is one fellow says I want to use one, second fellow says I want to use another one. Now answer, going to the office also, any problems with the connection pools now?
Some default one should be mandatory.
No, not default one, leave default one. Okay, if I given a chance to your team, which one we have to use it?
Each one will
Everyone
propose a different connection pool.
Yeah.
So each developer will propose one connection pool or not?
Yes.
Okay, so guarantee to select the connection pool, to decide the connection pool, to finalize the connection pool itself. Guarantee we are going to spend hell lot of time. Okay, so really, is it a waste of time or not?
Yes.
Sir.
Waste of whose time?
Company.
Developers' time. Companies as well as developers' time also, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now, guarantee in this scenario, developer will enjoy a lot. May I know the reason why developer will enjoy a lot?
They don't have to work.
Yeah, they don't have to work. Okay. So what happens is he'll enjoy. So he'll be participated more in the discussion also. Okay. So now what happens is, but when the developer is wasting the time here, so it's a money, right? Company will not be able to spend more money onto that particular part. So to solve this, what Spring has done is Spring also has given some dummy connection pools. They have given some dummy connection pools. Okay. Are they real connection pools or they're just dummy? Name itself says that.
Dummy connection pools.
Okay. So do you recommend to use dummy connection pools to the production release or not? Do you recommend or we don't recommend?
We don't recommend
We don't recommend what?
using dummy connection pools for production.
Why? Are they real connection pools or they are not real connection pools?
They're not real one.
Okay. Then why they have given these dummy connection pools?
For development
For
purpose.
development purpose.
Yeah, so development purpose. So meanwhile, what we do is, okay, so when the project starts, I will start using this dummy connection pool in a project so that project development will not be complete, development will not be stopped. So I'll be keep on using this dummy connection pool. Meanwhile, architecture team or your team leader or your manager are responsible to finalize what?
Proper
Real
connection
connection
pool.
pool.
Which connection pool to be used. Once if they finalize which connection pool to be used, okay, it's a hardly 1 minute time for me to change the connection pool. Really, do you want me to take this approach or do you want me to wait until they finalize the connection pools?
You use the
This is better
connection pool
approach.
and later
Yeah, so this is a better approach, right? So that I can use that connection pool, some connection pool now, and I can continue with the code. Okay, Once if you finalize the real connection pool, are we going to use the real connection pool in a project or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how much time really needed to change that? Huge amount of time or with a less amount of time?
Less amount of time.
Less amount of time we can do that. Are we comfortable with this now? So two type of connection pools, real connection pools as well as dummy connection pools. So who is giving this dummy connection pools? Are we getting that, or by default Spring itself is giving it?
Spring itself has given that.
Okay. So now what we try to do now is we will also use dummy connection pools now. Okay. So once if you really understand the Spring, okay, then one fine day we will try to replace with these nice connection pools. Guys, are we clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's go to the Spring documentation. Okay. Spring 5 API. Okay. Go here. In Spring 5 API, I want you to check for JDBC connections. Okay. org.springframework.jdbc. JDBC dot. Hey, what is this here?
Data source.
Okay. Already we have discussed it. Using a data source is nothing but using a
Connection pool.
Connection pool.
connection pool. Okay. So now we are trying to get some data source object here. There is a separate package available for what? Come on here. Package available for what?
Data source.
Data source
Data
package.
source.
source.
Okay. Yeah. Do you think that whether they have given only one class or they have given so many classes?
So many classes are
Classes they
available.
have given.
Take some names. Okay. You'll understand that. Okay. Look at this. Look at this class name.
Driver manager data source.
Yeah. What is the driver manager data source? Name itself says that driver manager data source.
To get the connection,
Yeah, it's a data source.
It is a
we'll
data
use
source.
this class. Yes.
Yeah. So to get the connection, we are going to use this particular class. Now, let us do one thing. I want you to read the documentation, what is available inside that. Driver manager data source is a class. Okay. Read this. Simple implementation of
Standard JDBC data source interface.
name itself says that. Simple implementation of standard JDBC data source interface. Okay. Now you read little more information also. Configure the plain old
JDBC driver manager via bin.
via property. Means we are going to have some setters and getters to configure it here. Okay. Now read this note.
This class is not an actual connection pool. It
Okay.
is not. Yeah. That means this
Clearly
is the-
document.
yeah. this
Clearly
is the
documentation says that it is not at all a
real
real
connection.
connection pool. Okay. It serves a simple replacement for a full-blown connection pool. Okay. Implementing the same standard interface, but creating a new connection on every call. So now tell me, when I use a real driver manager data source, what is happening? Every time, are we going to get a new connection, or are we going to get it as a connection pool?
We are getting a
It
new
is-
connection on every call.
Yeah. So we are going to get new connection on
Every call.
every call. Okay. So this is not at all going to act as
A real connection pool.
connection pool. Then why they have given it?
For development purpose.
Yeah, for development purpose. So if they have not given it, the complete development will be stopped, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now these are the problems will be available in this year. Are you comfortable with the problems of the connection pools or not? Using a default connection pool from outside.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now tell me, for the time being in the course, I want to use these dummy connection pools in the beginning year. Once if you are comfortable with these dummy connection pools, later point of time, can I use the real connection pools also?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So for the time being, I want to use a dummy connection pool like what?
Driver manager
Driver
data
manager
source.
data source.
Class.
Data source. So whenever we use a driver manager data source, we are going to get the connection object. Okay. Now do one thing. Just come down. Oh, this driver manager data source is having a default constructor or not?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. Oh, but if you want to get a connection, do we need to supply driver class, URL, username and password or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Without we supplying driver class, URL, username, password, Will I be able to get the connection or will not be able to get the connection?
Will not able to
We
get
will
the
not be able to get the
connection.
connection.
Okay. Now look at some of the methods here. Okay. If you look at these methods, these are getter methods. Hey, what is this method here?
Set
Set
password.
password,
Uh,
set URL, set
Set
username.
username.
maybe somewhere driver class will be there. Maybe is it there or not there? Set. Okay. When we go
Set-
to the ID.
Set driver class name is from driver
Oh,
manager
okay.
data source above.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That method is also available here. Set driver class name is also there. You can supply them here. So now tell me, what is the meaning of getting a data source object in Spring?
Getting a connection.
Connection from the connection pool.
Connection.
Okay. There are two type of connections are there. A connection pools are there. A real connection pool. Next one is a dummy connection pool. So for the time being, we'll start using dummy connection pool. But the middle of the course, we will start using the real connection pool like either DBCP or C3P or Hikari connection pool. We are going to use it. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you really understand, yeah, we have created a new Maven project. Add all the dependencies. Don't worry, I'm going to delete this project and I'm going to set up again. Okay, this just to start because I want you guys only to start that. So now tell me, what is the next solution which I have to do now?
I have to configure data source.
Yeah. Okay. So can anyone help me to configure this data source? Are you comfortable with that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. So help me to configure data source. Try make an attempt. I'll be able to help you on that.
You need to provide
Bean ID. Bean. I have to
Yeah.
write the bean
Okay.
tag.
Let's add bean tag. Bean.
ID.
1 minute. Let me configure ID. ID equal to data source.
Class.
Class
Driver manager data source.
driver manager data source. Okay, 1 minute. Go to documentation. Is it mandatory we have to use driver manager data source only, or if I want, can I use simple driver data source also?
You can use simple driver data source also.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you can use simple driver data source also. Okay, if I want to use, can I use lazy connection data source proxy also? Can I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Multiple class
You
are
can use any of them. All these are
Dummy connection pools.
dummy connection pools only. None of the connection pool is a real connection pool here. Okay. Then again, you may ask why you are using this. Again, different people want
Different connection pools.
different connection pools. So different people likes different approaches here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Then do one thing. So there is no specific. Maybe in the class I'm using today I'm using driver manager. Tomorrow I may use a simple driver data source. Okay. You can also configure according to your convenience. Take care of it.
In this, do we have we need to configure properties.
Very good. Is it
Property.
mandatory to configure all the properties?
we have
To
to
get
check.
no.
yes, driver class URL,
URL, username and password.
name, password,
Username, password. Okay. You select them.
driver class name,
Driver
Third one.
class name.
class name,
Okay. Value or ref?
Ref.
string as the
Sorry.
parameter string value, sir.
How do you know it's a string?
Parameter, sir.
Parameters is
Parameter as the
Written
string driver.
type is string.
wrapper class.
Always your parameters, it has to be in the form of parameters. Okay.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go and use driver class.
Value
Value.
have to give driver class name, sir.
I don't know.
For MySQL, we have to search.
Yeah. So driver class names and all, we should never by heart them. Okay.
Yes.
Always we have to get it from the documentations. So help me.
Go to Google.
Hmm.
MySQL
MySQL.
connection properties.
MySQL
Connection properties.
connection properties. Which one you have to? Third, this one?
Third one.
Third one.
Yeah.
That's MySQL driver class name. You can
Yeah.
search for that directly.
MySQL
Driver class name
driver class.
and
Driver class.
yes,
Okay. Yeah.
yes, sir.
So they are giving all this information. You should start using them here.
com.mysql.
Yeah. Okay. Old one is com.mysql.jdbc.driver. Okay. Now I think they have changed that to a new version also. Up to you. If you want, you can use it. If you want, we can use old one also. Anything is fine from my side. Which one you want?
New one.
New one, sir.
Let's try that. I'm not sure how it is going to work here. Let's try this. Copy. Go here. Value. Next, what to do?
Next,
Property.
username, property.
URL.
Property.
URL. Control space. URL. Value.
Value.
You need to get it from Google, sir. URL. MySQL. URL.
URL.
Yes.
Yeah, any name is fine. Okay, go there. Yeah. So you can get any of this here. I would like to use this approach here. Okay, let's take that. Go back. Okay, I have to supply host name here. Local host 3306. Database name is MOC or BMS, which am I using?
MOC.
MOC.
Sir.
Yeah. Next.
Username.
Property. Username. Value. I know. I'm directly using it, but you guys have to try that. Value. You have to check the properties of them, right?
Yes, sir. Root.
Root. I'll be giving the password. Okay, this password is not same for all of them here. Whatever you have used at the time of configurations, you have to give that. Value. Yeah. Do you think that, are you ready with the configuration details or not?
We need to configure this data source in the JDBC template, sir.
Yeah, we need to configure data source in the JDBC template, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
help me. How do you do that?
Inside the bean tag, we need to, or else auto wide, sir.
No, not auto wide. I don't want. I want to go with manual wiring itself here.
Okay, property.
Property.
Name equal to data source.
Name equal to
data source.
Data source. Okay, second one. What is the parameter they are taking?
Reference.
Data source, sir.
Data source. Okay, it's a reference, right?
Yes.
So help me. What I have to do now?
Ref equal to
data source.
ID of the bean, sir.
Data
ID. Then it's a control space. You are going to get that.
Data source.
Okay. Yeah, data source. I'm using it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you think that are we going to get the JDBC template object, or we may get it, or we may fail it?
We will get it, sir.
We'll get it. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Right click, run as Java application. No. Okay. Now read it. You have to understand it.
Property driver class name.
Yeah, driver class name. They're not taking it.
Not recognizing, sir.
Yeah, we need to change that.
So they say that driver class name nested exception. Read it.
Could not load JDBC driver class.
That's what I said. You have to read the complete error message. You are just reading saying that property driver class name through an exception. Okay. Someone is Anshuman is asking me to change the driver class name.
Yes,
this
sir,
one I'll change it. We want to change this?
Yes, sir. The old one.
Which one? Are you expecting me to change the property name, or we have to change the value?
The
value, sir.
The
value we have to change. Okay. So maybe driver class name connection. Okay. Use the bold one here. com.mysql.jdbc.driver. I think this name is wrong. Okay. At the time of running, they are going to display that. Don't worry about it. Driver. Let's run the code here. Go to app.java. Let's run that. Right click. Run as Java application. This time, any error or no error?
No errors.
No error.
So Are they giving some warning or not?
Yes, yes, the
Yes.
driver is deprecated.
Deprecated.
They want us to use a new driver. com.mysql.cj.driver.driver. Okay. I don't know why that name is not updated in the documentation properly. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, if you want to change that, yeah, you can change that also.
Just
Yeah. So replace with a new version of driver class here. Okay. Guarantee this time they are not going to give that warning also. Right click, run as Java application. So do you think that this time, as there is no error, do you think that are we able to get the object or not?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll get the connection object.
Yeah, we are able to get everything. Okay. Now tell me, let us say I would like to insert a record into database. What to do?
Yes. JDBC template dot save.
We don't know. Okay, JDBC template dot save.
Okay.
Is there or not there?
Not this.
Not
sir.
there.
Maybe update.
CS
Dot.
update or
Insert.
Update.
Update. Is it there?
Update. Sir. Update it
Yeah,
says.
update is there.
Update is there. Okay. Oh God. Only one update is there or so many updates are there?
Yes, multiple,
So,
sir.
multiple updates.
Yeah. Which one we need?
Update SQL.
String.
String
Second
SQL.
one. Second
Update.
one.
Update SQL. String SQL.
Update string SQL is there, right? This one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Use it. But what is the parameter I have to supply?
Query.
SQL query.
SQL query.
1 minute. Any data is there in the database? I'm not sure.
Yes, yes, sir. We have inserted on
One
record.
one record is there. Now verify. Make sure that you insert a second record. Insert into emp_tbl values. Okay, 2 comma some value dummy comma 20,000. Okay, semicolon. So what's your expectation? Is the code working fine now? Looking fine?
Yes. it
Yes,
looks
sir.
fine,
Yeah.
sir.
Let's run
Yeah,
it.
look. Yeah, but okay. Really, anywhere did you write the code to open a connection?
No,
No.
Close a connection?
no, sir.
No.
Okay. Anyway, we'll see that. Right click, run as Java application. It's asking me to save it. Let's save it. Okay.
Okay, it's terminated. Go to
Any
the
error or no error?
No error.
error.
Means maybe something happened. Like there is no error also. Okay. Let's go to database. Let's verify the query here. Bad hit. Truncated here. Run as Java application. Okay. Program got executed. Go back. Select star from emp_table. Is the record successfully inserted?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now tell me, what is the real code we are writing in this project?
Just
Pass the
J-
SQL query.
get
Our
the
SQL query.
JDBC template object
Get the JDBC
And-
template object.
and write the query. That's it, sir.
Write the query. Okay. So insert query, we are doing it. So do you think that are we done with the code?
Yes.
Now you answer. How much amount of JDBC code I should be aware in my project? Really, whether I have to be master in JDBC or not?
Not required.
No, not required.
Not at all required. You no need to be aware of anything in JDBC here. Without knowing anything in JDBC also, are we able to perform the database operations or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a damn easiest one to work in a project here. So don't say that I'm not much good in JDBC, I'm not much good in servlets, JSPs or Spring and all. Nothing is required. Okay, so most of the times in a project, we are going to have the predefined stuff here. Most of them are going to be like a predefined one. Okay, so you will never get a chance to write the code directly straightforwardly here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So question doubt. In this approach, which one we are using? Are we using annotation based or are we using XML approach?
XML.
XML approach.
XML approach. But I don't want this XML approach. Oh, really? Do you want me to continue this XML approach?
No, sir.
No,
We
sir.
need to annotations.
Yeah. So guys, as the first example, if I explain, you'll be happy. That's the reason I have explained with XML. Okay. So I don't want XML at all. So completely I want to move on to
Annotations.
Annotations.
annotations approach. So can you help me to use this annotations approach now?
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now one more question to you guys. Let us say your company has decided not to use this driver manager data source here. We have completely finished our code also. Everything is ready. Suddenly your company decided to use
Different
Another
connection pool.
different connection pool. So tell me, what is the change I have to do in my project? Really, do I need to touch my code or not required? Code.
Not required,
Not
sir.
required.
Not
Just
then
the
required.
what we have to change?
configuration. Just change the configuration.
XML configuration.
Yeah. If I can change this XML configuration, do you think that can I connect with Oracle? Can I connect with DBCP connection pool?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I connect with HiCarry connection pool also?
Yes.
Yeah. So by doing a small change, you can work with
Any
Any
connection.
Any database.
any database, any connection pool you can work. Okay. So now, but we no need to wait until the connection pool is get completed here. Okay, saying that I need that connection pool, I need this connection pool. Okay, let me wait, let me decide that. No, not at all required. So without worrying about that, directly we can use
Dummy connection pool.
Dummy connection pool.
dummy connection pool, and we can work with that. Are you guys comfortable with writing a JDBC code in Spring?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but there is one more problem is there. If you look at this, in this XML file, we have a hard code all these values or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Even can you remove this hard coding also?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Through
can get
property
it.
file.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we will do is we will try to do that complete property file in case of annotations part here. Yeah. That is more easier than
XML.
XML approach here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if anyone want this XML configurations, you can make a note of it. Means you can take a pic. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the Java application, just we're getting the JDBC template object, right?
Yes.
Even this is not a good approach. We have to go with the DAO level layer itself. Okay. Reason is in a project we'll never write the code directly in any database code. We should never write down here. So always the database code should go inside where?
DAO layer.
Yeah, we'll come to that approach also. Give me some time for that. I want to teach that in the annotations part. Now, one simple example. If I want to do the same work in annotation, whatever you are configuring in the XML file, you need to configure in
properties file.
Properties
not
file.
property file.
DBL properties.
Whatever you are
Slash.
configuring in the bean tags here, do we need to configure them in Spring Bean? Do we need to make them as a factory beans or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So why I'm asking is, if you have any doubts on this, please let me know. The reason is you guys have to take care of that, not me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to be a spectator here. Okay. Apart from that, I'm not interested to write a single line of code. Let's do one thing. Let me close all of them. If you want, we can discuss about the architecture in the beginning again. Okay. I'm ready to help you on the architecture front. Okay. What are the code which you have to do it? Coding part, I want you guys to drive that. Okay. So let me start my Eclipse again. Okay. Guys, what we are going to do is, you know the architecture very well. We need to use Spring JDBC. Means we need to add some dependencies. Spring context is one dependency. Okay. Then followed by Spring JDBC is another dependency. Okay. Then followed by MySQL is one dependency. So you have to do that. Okay. After that, we are not using XML approach. We are completely using annotation based. When you are using annotation based, so what we need is we need Spring Beans, right? Yeah. How many Spring Beans we have to develop?
2. Data source
2.
and JDBC.
Yeah.
JDBC.
Data source.
JDBC template factory class
Yeah,
as it
fact,
is.
JDBC template factory class we have to develop. Next one is what we have to develop.
Data source.
Data
Data
source.
source factory class.
Yeah, data source factory class we have to develop. That's all. Once if you're ready with this, yeah, we can do the remaining work. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's start.
File, create new Maven project.
No. See, my worry is like this here. Once if we perform really this configuration, any great work we have to do in the code or no great work. Just get a JDBC template object and use it. That's all. See, maximum, this is the peak one which we are going to do it. That is the reason I want you to try that. If I explain this itself, there is nothing available to teach me here. Okay, try that.
Create new Maven project.
Okay,
Next.
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 Catalog internal.
Okay,
Next.
next.
Group ID MVOs in info.initsall.
Spring JDBC.
Spring JDBC.
In JDBC,
Finish.
finish. Okay, I'm done with that. Right? Let's wait until the project is created. It may take a little time to create. After that, what we have to do?
You had to add the dependencies in pom.xml.
No idea.
Tool.
Spring context
Spring
Maven
context Maven dependency.
Spring context Maven dependency.
First one. Latest version.
Okay.
Copy.
Copy it. Pom.xml.
Form.xml. Inside dependencies.
Let me increase the font a little. Inside the dependencies, paste. Okay, done with that.
Go to Google. Check for
Spring JDBC.
Spring JDBC Maven dependency.
Yeah, Spring JDBC Maven dependency. Spring JDBC repository 5.2.7 latest version I'm using. Okay, just copy that. Go to your pom.xml file, paste.
And MySQL dependency.
Yeah, MySQL dependency. Yeah, latest version I'm taking. Add in pom.xml file. Anything else?
And Java compiler version.
Yeah, add that. Java compiler Maven plugin. Plugins. Okay, you just copy the plugin. Put the net tag called as build.
Build.
I want to use 13 version, Java 13 version. Project. No, okay, not required. They're going to build it automatically. Okay, now right click.
Maven update project.
Maven update project. Yeah, project is updated here.
Okay.
Package.
Create factory class.
Create a
Created.
package.
Factory package.
Okay, new package. Okay, fine.
Info.initsall.
Dot.
Spring JDBC.
Why do you want a package? What are you planning to do in the package? That's what is my question.
Factory classes.
Oh, for factory, then do one thing. Make it as a factory.
Okay.
Or make them as a util. No issues.
New
Okay.
class.
Create a class inside
New-
that. Right.
New
New
class.
class.
JDBC template factory.
Okay. First of all, one most important class you forgot.
Util
Data
class.
source. Data source. Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry. Util class. Components
Component
class.
Component.
Util
So do that.
class.
Yeah. Util dot class.
Yes.
Util. What we are doing in the util.
Eight
components
components can give the base package.
At component scan. Okay. You take care of the base package also.
Info.init.
Info.init.
Base package is
Is it equal to
info.init.
Info.init sol.
info.init. Okay, fine. I have given the base package also.
Created
New class.
new class.
New class.
Yes. Data source factory
JDBC.
class.
Yeah. You want first data source? Okay, do
Yes.
that. Data source factory.
Factory.
Anything is fine. Anything is fine.
Okay. Add configuration on top
Configuration.
of that.
At configuration.
Create a factory method. Public
Public.
data source.
Public.
Data
Data
source.
Data source.
Data source.
Data source.
Data source. Okay, as you asked me, I have done that.
New driver manager
New.
data source.
New
Driver
Driver
manager
manager
data source.
data source.
data source. Control
Saving
one.
on
Okay.
Yes.
Data source.
Data source.
Return data source.
Return data source.
Return data source.
Data
So
source.
we need to set the properties.
Take care of it.
Data source dot
Data source dot.
set driver class.
Okay, sir. Setting the driver class name is like almost like a old approach here.
Okay. We
Okay.
can directly go for URLs.
Yeah, direct. In the olden days, we used to register the driver. Nowadays, we no need to register the driver. Nowadays, there's a concept called as auto registering the drivers. Okay, by using that, we can process it. So tell me,
Set URL.
URL.
URL of
Provide the URLs.
Yeah.
Google.
MySQL.
yeah.
JDBC,
Okay.
JDBC
You know how
colon
to get it, right?
MySQL. Yes.
Yeah,
MySQL
I
colon
know it, man. You don't need
localhost
to remember that.
3306.
6 more.
Numbers.
Data source dot set username.
Data source dot
Set username.
set username. Username
Root.
of root.
Root.
Data source dot
Set password.
password. Okay. We have done with this. Any other thing we have to do?
On top of method, we have to do at bean.
At bean.
Bean.
Don't worry about it. After the first program is working, I'm going to change all this code. I will do intentionally. I'm going to make mistakes, so they will give you a lot of errors. Okay. I will not show you this code. You have to read error and you have to help me to solve the errors. Okay. Then you'll be more comfortable with the code. Fine. Data source factory we have done. Then what we have to do?
Created JDBC template factory.
Yeah, do that. New class.
JDBC template factory.
JDBC template factory.
At configuration.
At configuration.
At configuration.
Our method.
Write a factory method.
Public
JDBC
template factory.
JDBC template.
JDBC template only.
Yes.
JDBC template.
Okay.
New JDBC template.
New JDBC template.
New JDBC template.
Control 1. JDBC template. Return JDBC template.
Return JDBC template. Okay. Done.
JDBC template dot set data source.
JDBC template dot set
Data source.
Data source of what?
The data source. It auto wide here, sir.
Oh, you want to use auto here?
Yes,
sir.
data source.
Yeah, do that.
Private.
Data source.
Data source. Data source.
Data source of
Data source.
data source. Okay, fine. I have done that.
Above that, auto-wire.
Auto-wide.
At auto-wide. Okay, fine.
Data source.
The spelling mistake is there. Okay, data. Data source. Okay. Do you think that is this code going to work now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No? Okay. So we have created all the code.
On top of the method at bean, sir.
Yeah, admin. Okay. Okay, fine. At bean. Okay, fine.
Okay. And app.java.
Yeah, we need to go to app.java. In the app.java, you take care of all.
We'll get the JDBC template object.
template factory.
Create a container object. New annotation config application context.
New annotation, config, application
Application
context.
context.
Application context.
Util dot class.
Util dot class.
Class.
Which util? Util dot class. Okay, we have done that.
Control.
Let me store. Control one means they are giving you warning here. So let's do one thing. Let's store that in a container.
Container.
Container dot close.
Next, what to do?
Container dot close.
Container dot close.
Container dot get bean of
Container dot
Get bean of
JDBC template dot class.
JDBC template dot class. Class. Okay, fine. Yeah, control one. We got what object?
JDBC template.
Yeah, we got the JDBC template object.
JDBC template dot update.
JDBC template dot update.
Update.
JDBC template dot update.
Update.
Update of
And write the query.
double quotes.
okay. Query. Can I place the query outside? Instead of
Yes,
writing here,
Yeah,
I want to place the query in a separate line here. Yeah. SQL equal to
Insert it.
Insert into
insert into
EMP
EMP
underscore
underscore
table.
values.
Values of that.
values of okay 3 some name Chandu
Name.
comma 3000. Okay, save it. Anyway, SQL is already there, right?
Yes.
Semicolon also is missing here. Yeah. So do you think that can we take care of this code now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. You can
We'll
run.
run it.
Go to the database, select star from EMP underscore table. Only one record 2 is there. Okay. Now let's do any error. You have to solve it. I'm sure there are no errors. I think. Okay. But we are going to see the errors. So why nothing has come here?
Console.
We
I
need
want
to
to see
check
the output
console.
in
Window.
console, right?
Console, sir.
Window,
Show
show
view.
view,
Console.
Console.
Yeah. What happened here?
It's program
Executed.
terminated.
Terminated.
Terminated, right?
Next section.
Yeah.
Go to
No errors.
database. Go to database.
Yeah.
Select star from EMP table.
Are we clear with how do we work with annotations part also?
Yes.
Okay. Now one quick question to you guys. In a project, really do you think that whether you have to develop these factory classes?
No, sir. Already available.
No, already available. We have to create the object.
How to
Already
get
these
the
factory classes are
available.
already available. So directly we can use them or not?
Yes.
So directly we can use this particular stuff and we can process them. Okay. Now, are you comfortable with the concept?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then let's do one thing. What I want is there is a mistake available in this code. Now, what is the mistake? Not mistake. That's not good.
Hard coding
Don't
of
have a
We're hard coding the values.
hard coding the values, right?
Yes.
So what to do now?
We have
property.
Read from property
You
file.
have to place in properties file.
get the environment object and get the properties.
But if I want to get the environment object and all, but first of all, do we need to have a property file or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Need to create a property file.
Create the property file. Okay. You take care of that. Even I don't know that also.
Okay.
Uh,
Create a folder, resource folder.
do you want a separate resources folder? Can we have a package? Can we process them?
Yeah. We can
Yes.
create
Package. We can process.
new package
New package.
and for.init
Config.
config. Okay.
Mm.
Right click new
Right
file.
click new file.
Right click new
New. Others. File.
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 I want to give
DB
db.properties.
properties.
db.properties.
One driver class
URL.
name.
URL.
No driver class.
URL.
db.driver class. Not, I don't want to use driver class.
db.db.
db.url equal to jdbc colon mysql colon localhost 3306
3306
slash
and
moc.
db dot the username.
Username equal to, I will give the username as a root. db.password. Yeah, provided the password also here. Then what to do now?
We need
Environment
to get
object.
the environment object.
New
Okay, fine.
Private
private
and
environment.
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 Environment. At the
At AutoWide.
At AutoWide.
AutoWire.
Environment. Okay.
Property.
Now we have to
Get
provide.
property.
Environment dot get property.
Okay, one question here. Do you think that if I write the code, automatically code is going to read the content from this property file and he will process or not? He is aware of it or he is not aware?
No,
Get
he's not
property
aware.
file name.
We need to provide the file name, sir. At property
property.
source annotation.
Without writing that, property files will not work.
Get
At property source.
Property source or
file name. Value equal to
Fully qualified.
value equal to class path.
info slash init slash config slash db dot
config slash db dot property.
properties.
Do you think that when I do like this, is it going to read the content from the property files or not?
yes.
Okay. So where all the properties are available now?
Environment object.
Environment object.
Environment dot. What is it?
Environment
Can I
dot.
remove this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hard coding can remove.
We have to remove the hard coded value, right?
key values queue.
Now tell me.
Environment dot
Environment dot
get
Get
property.
property of
Get
property
property
of
of key. We
db
have
dot driver
db
class.
dot
user
Driver URL.
driver URL.
db dot what I don't remember what exactly. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Driver URL. Okay, copy from here to data source factory driver URL. Done that. Next, can I use the same code for all of them or not?
Yes.
Okay, maybe a key will change. Okay, let me copy paste. Later point of time, I'll change the keys. db dot
Username.
username
Password.
Password.
db dot password.
Password.
Yeah.
App.java.
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
data and run it.
Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, before no need to change it here. Why do you touch it? Okay, maybe primary key is not added, right? Okay, if primary key is not added, what will happen?
the duplicate
The record will
be-
insert, sir.
One more record will be also inserted, right? No problem.
Yes.
Let's execute the code and test it. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, it says that terminated. Okay, go to the database, verify. Select star from EMP underscore table. Do you think that is it able to insert the second record also or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now tell me, in this class, what extra you have learned?
We don't need
You learn anything or just use whatever you have learned in core module?
Yes, sir. We have just used whatever learned in Qt module.
Core module. All the remaining modules from now onwards is going to be same. Okay. So working with Spring is nothing but using only core module. Okay. Now, really, whether I have developed JDBC template class or I have not developed it.
We only created object of it.
Yeah. Someone has developed it. I'm using it, right? Okay. So are you comfortable with writing the JDBC template code in the project now?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
directly we are going to use the JDBC template code and we are going to process it, right? Yeah. So now I want to update the record. I want to delete the record. What is the work I have to do?
Just
change the
write the
method.
change, write the
Change the
query.
query.
Query, SQL
Query.
Just write the
Query.
query. If you change the query, is it going to perform the work or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The complete code change, they are going to take care of it. Okay. Yeah. Let's do one thing. Let me stop the screen share here, or I'll pass it. Okay. Give me 2 minutes of time. After 2 minutes, we'll try to write the code.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Just 2 minutes. I'm just changing some of the code.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The reason is I'm not confident here. See, what you guys are doing is you guys are doing good, saying that you are just telling me the output. Okay. Now the real story start. Okay. Let me resume the screen share. Are you able to see the screen? Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Now, I don't know anything here. Don't ask me to show the code also. Okay. Truncate the records. I want to truncate the table. Select star from EMP records. Any data, any records are there or no records?
No
records are there.
Okay. You execute the program. Okay. You just check the output. Okay. And then show me any error comes, you have to resolve it. Only one sincere request. Don't ask me to show the code, all the code. Based on the error, you have to solve it.
Okay.
Run.
Can you do that?
Yes, sir. Run as
Run as.
Yes.
app.java. Can you maximize?
Yep.
Okay. Can you move right side?
Qualified
Right.
no qualified bean of type.
Yeah.
Dot spring
JDBC.
framework dot JDBC
JDBC template.
or dot JDBC template available. So it is not able to read the class name we gave for method name of JDBC template, maybe.
Yeah.
So
No,
move to the right.
On method of
That's it. Maximum right is this only. After this, nothing is there.
getPin annotation is not
Yeah, we have
available
to
on
we have to
There is
provide the
JDBC
add
templates.
configuration.
Template class.
JDBC
No.
template.
See, what is the error message given by Spring is important. Okay. No one, see a simple example here. A simple example. If you are going to look at the code and if you are going to ask me change this means, okay, one quick question here. Generalized question. If you are become a CM to Telangana state, doing a little change, I don't see you're a great CM Mandala. The reason is already Telangana state is having enough money, right? So let us say, when do we say you're a great is when you become a CM to a newly created state, and if there is nothing available in your hand, then bringing to the next level, then you are a great CM, right? Agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
Even coming to the PMs also, tell me who is the great PM which we have seen in this country as of today? 2 PMs are there. You know PV Narasimha?
Yes.
Yes.
He is one great PM. Okay, next PM, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. You know, right?
Yes.
These are the 2 PMs who has changed our country as of today. Apart from that, no idiot has done anything. Okay, the reason is PV Narasimha has done a dramatical changes in the country on the financial ministry side when he is a financial minister. I don't know how many of you know he's a financial minister or not. Okay, next thing is Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Another great leader. Because of him only, we have seen our country like this with a good interconnected roads and good highways and all. He is the one who has taken all the decisions. Okay, now, yeah, Modi sir is doing more publicity. That's a different story. Okay, so same here also. Don't ask me to show the code. Tell me what is the problem. Okay, you tell me what is the solution for that, what you are thinking. Then I will not show you the code also. Then whatever I'll do the change, then I'll show you the code at that time. Can you get
In app.java, we are calling with the JDBC template.class, so that
Okay.
container will check the of type JDBC template bean is available or not. So it is
Okay.
not available. So maybe
Okay.
in factory, we have to go in factory class and see that, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spring Bean
Maybe
Spring
at
is
the rate
unable
bean
to
is
register
removed.
it as a bean.
it is not able to make as a Spring Bean, right? Okay, maybe
Yes.
I'll do one. I don't want to show the screen here. Okay, just passing the screen. Okay, you are asking me to check the utility class, right? Okay, JDBC template factory. Okay, I'm opening the JDBC template factory. So your doubt is that a Spring Bean is available or not? Right? Okay, that is your doubt, right? Okay, resume the screen. Okay,
So go
I'm saving it. No. Don't ask me to show all the code. Your doubt is I have shown you that. Save
Yeah,
it.
The class,
At
the
the beginning.
class itself, sir.
yeah, the class needs to be at configuration.
That configuration is
Configuration.
not
We
available.
don't know.
Check.
We don't know. We'll verify that. Run as Java application. So your doubt is that configuration is not there, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah. I don't want to show all the code here. Only that code I'll show. At the configuration is not there. Okay, fine. At the configuration is not there. So as you asked me, I have done that. Okay, fine. Let's run that code here. Run as app.
Auto-valid is not.
Yes, sir.
Type available.
Yeah, we are not using data source.
See, what is the error? What is the you think you answer? That's it. Not like data source and all. Whatever is not. See, my point. My worry is like this. Tomorrow you will join the new project here. Okay. Someone after day one, what will happen? Somebody will give you the Git repository link, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What they'll ask you? Set up the project in your system. Anyone is helping really in the office to set up the projects and all, or no one is helping you?
No one will help.
No one will help, right? This is the error will come. Whenever you see this error, if you go to your team leader saying that this is not working, that is not working, he will think that you don't know anything. You read error, you understand. You have to solve the problem. What is that? You tell me.
Check the pom.xml that JDBC dependency is there or not.
First of all, what is the error? If pom.xml
Container is not able to find the bean of type JDBC template.
if JDBC template class itself is not there, what is going to tell you? It is saying that no class definition found, right?
Yes.
Are we getting that error? Are we getting no class bean definition?
error.
Bean definition.
No class bean definition.
No class bean definition error. No. Take care of it. When do we get no class definition found here? No bean definition found.
It is unable to see that kind of a class.
That kind of class. But really, JDBC template Spring Bean is available or not available?
Available.
It's available.
Okay.
It's
So
available.
where we have to check JDBC template factory. I have seen this. I have
The
seen this.
auto-wait
Both
annotation
are
is not
available.
there.
Maybe auto.
Auto-wait annotation is not
Sir,
available.
That's what I said. If I show the code, you will come up with hundreds of issues. Okay. Don't see those issues also. If it is auto-while is not there, what is the error message we are going to get?
At least
Data
one
source
dependent.
property is required.
The error message is different. You leave that.
No qualifying bean of type JDBC template.
In utility package components.
I'm not asking a solution.
We have used some other variable name in app.java.
In app.java?
We have
Yes.
used some other variable name.
Where?
Components can unable to scan that JDBC.
So you feel that component scan is not able to scan this particular class?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. That may be a reason also. Okay, go and verify in the util class.
Component scan annotation is not there.
Is component scan annotation is there or component scan annotation is not there?
Not there.
Not there.
It's not there.
Okay, if the component scan annotation is not there, what will happen?
It will not read all the.
Able to.
Only in the yes, sir. It will not.
Why? When you go to app.java, here app.java, what we have specified, hey, all annotations are available. You can find from where.
Util.class.
So it will come to util.class. He will read only.
This class only.
This class.
So trying to scan.
But is he able to find the remaining classes, or he is not able to find the remaining classes?
He is not able to find the remaining
find
classes.
the remaining classes.
Yeah, that's the issue, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So can I use component scan here now?
Yes, sir.
At component scan.
Scan. Yes. Base packages.
Base,
Base
Packages.
package.
I will not specify.
By default, you take info.unsolved util. Base
Package.
Base package.
Packages
Whether,
will take as a.
whether all the classes are all the factory classes available in the same package or not?
Yes, it takes
Yes.
the base
Will
package.
take
Yeah. If it is available in the same package, what do you think? Do you think that his code is going to work or code will not work?
It will work.
Code will
Will
work.
work,
will
sir.
work.
Code has to work, right? We
Yes.
don't know. Okay. Close all. Run it. Run as app.
Yeah, data source auto-write annotation
So-
is
Read error. Tell me the error. Okay. And tell me what will be the code change. I'll do the code change.
Unable to create the bean with the name JDBC template as
So
the
which bean is failed? JDBC
JDBC
template bean.
JDBC
template.
Bean is
template.
failed.
Oh, because of what?
Init method
Init method
failed.
failed.
Location of init method. Some mandatory dependencies are not there.
This data
Yeah.
source is not there.
Okay. Why that?
Required.
Okay. Maybe where is the problem here?
Data
JDBC
source,
template factory will not give auto wire.
Yes.
Oh.
Mandate dependency is not.
Factory class. No. We have not
And-
given.
Auto wire for data
Auto
We are
source.
not injecting the dependency.
Oh, okay. Fine. You want to inject the dependency here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yet
How do you do that? Any annotation
Auto
is fine.
wire.
At auto wire. Okay. What is your expectation? Now is going to work, right?
Yes.
No, it will not work.
That only.
I don't know, sir.
App.
No. We are doing some changes in data source also.
Yeah.
No, I don't know anything here. I want you to read the error. I want you to fix it.
No qualified
Unsatisfied
bean of type.
dependency
No,
exception.
don't read this first. Okay. I want to read the first line.
Unsatisfied dependency exception.
Unsatisfied dependency.
Error
Unsatisfied.
with
Creating bean with name
with
JDBC
JDBC
template factory.
template.
1 minute. Which bean is failed now?
JDBC
JDBC
template
template
factory.
factory.
Why it is failed? Because of
It is in another package.
Field data source.
data source. Okay. Nested exception, not over.
No
Nested
such bean
exception.
definition exception.
No such bean definition exception.
Exception.
No qualifying
qualifying
type of
Data source.
Data source
Data.
available.
expected at least.
One bean which qualifies the auto wire candidate.
Auto-ware candidate.
Okay. What may be the problem?
So
We're providing more
Data
than
source
two
object
auto-ware.
already.
data source object is not available.
So why do you think the data source object is not available?
It is in
Declared as bean.
Yeah.
At least one bean. I mean, it unable to find any implementation class for the data
It
source.
is scanning for
Might
the
not be
package.
registered as string bean.
Mm-hmm. What do
Not
you
able to find that
We're
bean.
not able to find any data source.
It's an
not able to find the bean with the name data source, right?
Data source.
Yeah, that's the right answer. So maybe what may be the solution for this?
Go to the factory class, data source
We need to
factory.
create data source factory.
Yeah, 1 minute. I cannot show you all the code. 1 minute. Let me pass the screen. One minute. Let me go to data source factory. Okay. I'll show you the code. Okay. Yeah, no option. I have to show the code.
Yeah, add configuration is not there.
Yeah, add configuration is not there. Okay, let me make
Add
this as
bean
add
also not there.
At bean.
configuration. 1 minute. at configuration. Okay.
It
At
bean.
bean. At bean. Okay. So maybe they are not able to find those beans as spring beans. That is the reason they are not able to scan that. Okay. Now let's run the code here. Oh.
Now environment.
No, don't tell me all the cotton bull story here. I want to read the error. And I
Error
want to
creating the bean with the
Not
name
this one.
data source.
Top
Above
one,
sir.
top one.
Top.
JDBC complete factory. Why JDBC complete factory failed? Because of whom? Data source.
Data source.
Why data source is failed? Bean creation. Oh, data source object itself failed. Okay. Why this is failed? Oh, this is available in a class path. In which class this is available? In which package it is available? Okay.
Util package.
Data source package is available. Oh, bean instantiation via failed. Okay.
Factory
So bean
method.
instantiation failed. Okay. Factory method failed. Oh, which one is failed? Java X dot.
Data
Data
source.
source.
Okay, that instantiation is failed. Nested exception is what?
Null pointer exception.
Exception.
Null pointer exception.
Somewhere I'm getting a null value.
Yes, we are
Yeah,
using
not
the environment dot
There
get
is-
property, sir.
Environment dot.
Not get
Get
property.
property.
Okay.
You have to
So do you
auto
think
where
that if,
environment also.
At property source, we need to mention.
so because of property source we are getting that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Take care of it. But maybe I don't know which line also. Okay. If that is a situation for me, I will go to this app.java. I'll click here. So when I call this, create the container object itself, it is got failed. Maybe check it out.
This one.
In data source, the properties. will
Data
be-
source, sir.
Data source factory. So we have to use at
Prop,
Auto
sir,
web.
yes,
Get
property
auto.
source.
auto
First,
web.
unable
Because-
to.
That is fine. Environment variable value is null, right? So when you say null dot get property, we are getting this error message, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Maybe we don't know. So we have solved that error. Run as app.
URL not set.
Yeah, connection.
Cannot
URL is
get
not set.
JDBC connection.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we haven't set that URL.
So
the
maybe
data source.
it's
When
not
you are
able to
doing-
find the property.
Set URL property.
Get
Yes.
property source.
Fail to
Yeah,
obtain.
URL.
JDBC
not
connection.
URL is not set.
URL not set.
set.
But we have said that URL, right? Go to your data source factory.
Unable
data
to
source.
read from.
We need to configure property file.
Yeah,
Property
yeah,
file.
in the
is
property file, the key name is
Unable to read
different.
the values from property
Oh.
files.
Property source annotation.
Oh, okay.
Not
We are
using
missing
dot
property
get.
source annotation.
See that URL is not right.
Property source of
source
value equal to
value
Class
equal to
path.
Path that info to dimensions.
config.
Not
DB
DB
dot
dot
immediate
properties.
properties.
DB dot properties. Okay. As you asked me, I have done that. Okay, fine. Oh, this time it has to work, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
maybe.
You know, available.
Run as Java update.
Access denied for user. at local.
So go up, sir. Can you move up, sir?
It says that fail to obtain.
Fail to obtain
JDBC
JDBC
Obtain
connection.
JDBC connection.
I have to open the
Skill
properties
exception,
file,
sir.
I don't know.
Access denied for
Except
user.
Password no.
access denied at localhost by
How to
using
do the
last.
property file?
So
Please open the
property
properties file.
cells while sir configurations are wrong.
Oh, do you think that it's not there? Not to verify that.
Maybe
It's there, man.
maybe wrong configurations. Some
No, it.
Be password wrong.
Password right, man. That's right. Password I have given.
localhost
Password spelling.
passwords.
Oh.
Username spelling mistake.
Spelling password.
Yeah,
password.
username.
It's not matching the key, sir. It's not matching the
Key
key.
is
Not
not
matching.
matching with
Password I have used it. Sufficient now, right?
No, and you have to check all properties, sir.
Username also.
Right? Okay, it's not able to read the answer in the property file.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, run as app.java. Oh, this time no error. It got terminated. Okay.
Yes.
Go to database. Select star from the EMP table. Are we able to get the records or not?
Yes.
Okay, sir. In this example, the most complex one what I see is fixing the errors. Okay, when you got an error, don't get scared. You read the error. Answer is there in that itself. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Completely answer is there in that particular error message itself. You blindly follow error. You do please don't apply your brain. If you apply your brain, you'll not be able to fix it. Follow the error, you'll be able to easily get that. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So let's stop for today. Tomorrow, what we'll do is we want to set up. Okay, I want to insert record, update record, delete records. Okay, as well as the most important topics like retrieving records. We're going to see that tomorrow. Before coming to tomorrow's class, I want you to check something called as Lambda in Java 8 and come back. Okay, you just try and come back. If you don't understand that, I'm going to explain that. Don't worry about it. Okay, we'll send tomorrow's session. Yes. Yep.
Thank you, sir.